Welcome to my first live. I'm very nervous and I just realized I don't know how to see comments. So that's the whole point, right? Okay, so I have, oh, can I see those? I don't know. We're gonna figure this out. We are gonna figure this out. This is my first live. I'm working on a tutu and then I've got, a whole bunch of shirts I've got to do. So part of the reason why I hardly ever go live is because I can't run my machine. I don't have fancy AirPods. I don't even know how those work. Like, why do noise canceling headphones keep you from hearing the embroidery machine? That's how old I am. I have no idea. But anyway, I don't have those, and so I never want to run my embroidery machine while I'm going live, because I don't like that. I've watched lives with that, and it bugs me. I have sensitive hearing, I guess. Anyway, so, but I've got a weed, 16, 17 of these, and, I hate HTV. I hate it. I actually don't mind weeding. I don't mind the process of weeding, but I don't like the way it feels. I don't like that it has the potential to peel up. I mean, I have a heat press. This is Caesar, Sizer, what do you call it? I call it Sizer. And so it should be great. Oh, look, there's Kim. Somebody commented. I saw it. Yay. Yeah, I don't understand it, Kim. How does that work? I don't know. Anyway, oh, so I guess you guys can hear me. I should have asked that. Hi, Coffee Powered Home. What is your name? I know it. I know it, but I don't know it. Anyway, I have a heat press. I should, Liz, that's right. Hi, Liz. HTV should work great, but it just doesn't for me. I just don't like it. Yes, Liz, I know, I'm sorry. I do know that. That's why I did this. I was like, I always want to go live because I want to make friends. I'm here all day. My husband's here too. Not forever, but right now he's here all the time. But usually I'm just here by myself. I got about an hour before my first child rolls in. And then we have a band concert this evening. Hi, Connie. We have a band concert this evening. So we have that band concert tonight. That's the first time I've left the house all week. No, that's not true. That's not true. He had another little band thing earlier this week, but with the price of gas, man, I'm not going anywhere. But anyway, so I'm here a lot, and I just thought I need to be better at making friends because I see these same names all the time. Not really on my, I mean, I see some of the same names on my videos, but on other people, like it's all the same people, and I want to get to know you guys a little bit better. So talk to me, ask questions. I'm gonna cut a tutu that I don't really want to. Let me take it, let me go grab it. So I have a kind of like a bestseller on Etsy. Yes, I'm in my pajama pants. I'm always in pajama pants. I've sold a ton of these. But I sell them as a Wonder Woman outfit, and one O-N-E, Wonder Woman. And I got a ding on it, copyright ding. I thought I wouldn't because it's O-N-E, but PJs are life, Liz. They are like what? I can't imagine like working in this room in real pants. Like, people actually put jeans on and then sit here and do this work. Who are these people? Anyway, so I got the ding on this. It is really cute. I love them. I was never really happy with the polka dot option of the ribbon, but I never wanted to make another one with a solid color. But anyway, I've sold dozens of these, but I got the copyright ding. I get it. It's a, you know, likeness, even though I'm using the O-N-E instead of wonder with a W. And I didn't use the logo or anything, but Etsy took it down. So I've got a, this one's going out. This one got ordered prior to, but I'm gonna take pictures of it and just put the tutu on there and say that, you know, you can order a custom shirt if you want, but I don't have a whole lot of faith that that's gonna sell well, but I don't know. But anyway, all that to say that I had 2 people reach out to me based off, before I got that taken down, 2 people, and it was weird, and I kept looking at it like, is this the same person? What's going on here? Wanted it in pastels instead of the red, white, and blue, like the traditional red, white, and blue. So, and they both ended up ordering. It's 2 separate people. It was just kind of funny. I guess that's a thing right now, so I better jump on it. Only one of them ordered a onesie to go with it. So, sorry, a bodysuit. Don't say onesie on Etsy either. Somebody else ordered, so I got 2 of the tutus and then 1 of the bodysuit to do. And same deal, I'm just going to take pictures of them and put them up as a custom, you know, if you want a custom shirt, order it. So they're both 12-month tutus. So I'm going to cut, I already have 1 cut. I got to cut the other one. They both want different ribbon options. I'm going to pick, maybe I'll take pictures of both and put them on there, but I think I'm going to pick whichever one I like best and put it on Etsy. Let me see if I can still see you guys. How do people do this? It's so nerve-wracking. Like, I can't see. This table is not usually here. It's my, I have a whole video on it. Let me see if I can turn you guys to see it better. It is a cutting table that I made. This is like an cheapy IKEA tabletop, and can you guys see this? I put like a groove in it for cutting, and it's on an old ironing board. So, which, by the way, right before I went live, it collapsed and hurt my knee a little bit, but it'll be fine. So I cut my onesies. I've got a yard marked here. You can't see it. But I cut my onesies at 9 yards for a 12T. Right now I'm just going to kind of do this bit. See, like, how do I now see comments if I'm working? This won't take very long. Again, I mostly went live because I'm doing those shirts, and I've got to weed all of that vinyl, which is like a sit and do, you know, that's a boring task. Although, again, I don't really mind it. I just don't like vinyl. All right, let's see. 1, 2... And then I'm going to check comments because I don't know. 3. Maybe I should have it pulled up on my computer too. I don't know. Some of you guys go live a lot, so if you have tips and tricks for all of this, please share. For us newbies, 4. This is going to be a hot mess. 5. 6. 7. I mean, 8. What I love about tutus is it doesn't have to be precise. I mean, I want 9-ish yards, but if it's a little more, great. All right, let's see. How do I do this? Do I press this? Nope. Okay. So I guess it only shows up for a second. And then if I don't see it, I'm SOL. All right, I'm going to cut this, and then I'm going to fold it. There are smarter ways to do this, but it's the way I do it. I am certainly not the tutu master, although I was kind of on a roll with that other one. So I just kind of this one, I noticed this the last one I cut. All of this is kind of folded weird. Whatever. You end up wasting a ton of tulle, which I hate, but I've been kind of collecting it, and I think at closer to, I keep wanting to say Thanksgiving, I think closer to Halloween, I'm going to put it on my neighborhood, like all my scraps, on my neighborhood buy nothing group, like come get some tulle for all of your costume needs, because that stuff comes in handy when you're, but I don't have the patience to like, I don't know, to store it, to figure out what sizes everything is. I mean, I guess like a traditional tutu where you've tied the stuff onto a piece of elastic, you could, you know, you can save some of it for that. But I don't make those, or I haven't I would, but like I don't have them on my shop or anything. I would make pretty much anything for the right price. Okay. I'll show you guys the, one girl has picked her ribbon, and another girl, the one who got the onesie, is a little undecided. She wants to see the onesie first, and then she's going to pick her ribbon color. But this girl wanted a, I'm going to sit and see if I can see what's going on here. This girl picked like a pale yellow and then a hot pink. So my other tutus, that red, white, and blue one, since I do the 7/8 ribbon, I cut those at 14 inches. This one, even though this is the skinnier, the hot pink, let me go grab the hot pink. This is the one that I think is going to be cuter. Because it's going to be these two with this. So I think that's going to be really cute. Again, I don't know. I don't know what that trend is. I don't know the pastel Wonder Woman trend. Although she sent me, this girl sent me the picture of the bodysuit that she ordered from somebody else. It was really cute. I liked it. Okay, so we have that. And it needs to be cut. So again, the other one I cut at 14. This one I might cut at 12. Just because it's got the thicker ribbon. So, you know, when you put the tulle here, it adds a little length, which is why the other ones I cut more at 14, just because this thinner ribbon doesn't add a whole lot of length to it. So this one maybe I'll cut at 12. I'm gonna have to think about that. think about that. I might just push that aside for now and get busy on the HTV. So if you didn't see, so I've got 16 or 17 of these, and then one white one, and I just order these off of, I have an account with S&S. They have a location that's in Texas, and I'm in Texas, and so I like to order from them. First of all, it was easy to sign up for, and they do, I'm pretty sure they require that you have a business account, but if I order from Texas, they come like next day. Sometimes, like these were out of stock and had to come from Georgia or something, so it took a couple of days, but they're still super fast. So I like them. And then this is the design that's going to go on the pink ones. Actually, the girl who ordered the shirts is one of the bridesmaids, and she organized the whole thing, but she's also kind of like a, she has like a invitation and, what's what I'm looking, stationery kind of company. So she does quite a bit of graphic design. So she actually just sent me the designs. She did. I had to turn them into a cut file, but she sent me the actual designs. And then, so this goes on the pink ones, and then I guess the white one says like bruise before I do's or something. I don't know. But anyway, I've cut several of them. I just need to weed them. Again, I don't mind weeding too much, depending on my mood and depending on the vinyl. Some vinyl, y'all, don't even bother. Don't even bother. This is again the, I'm going to turn you guys. Let's try this. This is fun, huh? Oh, it's dark. It's dark. Oh well. I think once I turn this on, it's gonna show up in my glasses. But I'm gonna turn the computer on and see, is that how you see comments? How do you see, I mean, they kind of pop up here. I don't know. We're new to this. Don't tell anybody. This is more of an experiment. I didn't have a time. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Hello. That would be my murder show that I'm watching. Did you guys watch The Thing About Pam last night? I watched a little bit of it on Real TV on NBC last night, but then I watched it on Hulu this morning. Let's see. How do I, oh look. So nine of you are watching. Oh no, okay, so the 9 shows up there. But then, this is so bizarre. Oh, Wonder Girl. Okay, see, now I'm seeing them. Okay, this is working. So Allison said, what about Wonder Girl? Honestly, like if I'm putting that on the onesies instead of Wonder Woman, honestly, I think it's the likeness. It's, I think even if I put Wonder Girl, I don't know. I'm going to wait and see. Again, I think I'm just going to do the tutus for now and see if that works. Okay, what were we doing? So we were, oh, anyway, I was talking about, I watched The Thing About Pam. I know I've listened to like every podcast on that story. I don't know why I feel like I need to watch the show too, but I do. But that's not what I was watching right now. I was watching so then I got on Hulu and I was on some sort of 2020 feed and I kept seeing 2020. Okay, somebody needs to say something so that I can see if this is working. So now it's saying somebody who has done a live needs to tell me how this works. Like, how do you, I only know how to film on my phone. Okay, I think it's working now. Maybe. well, whatever. I'm just going to keep talking, and I might be talking to myself, and that's okay. Okay, so I'm using the matte black. I did not ask this table, I'm going to be bumping into it every 5 seconds. I didn't ask them what they wanted. Oh, hello from Virginia, Chantel. Ooh, Virginia. I want to go there. I've not been there. I would like to go there. We just booked a vacation to Mexico this summer. That has nothing to do with Virginia. I was just thinking about going places. Add new listing. Oh, Liz, what are you listing? I need to add so many things. It's not something that I excel at. Is the actual listing. I can make stuff all day. I'm not good at listing, and I'm not good at Canada. Definitely want to go to Canada. I'm not good at listing, and I'm not good at marketing. I mean, I put stuff on my personal Facebook page sometimes, and I mean, I know that I got skills, but I don't know. The actual selling part is not my forte. Oh dang, Liz, you were on top of it. See, I just can't, like, I know, I have things to make the Easter things, right? And I have made some Easter things. Are they on my Etsy shop? Not necessarily. Not necessarily at all. By the way, I am cutting my vinyl into this shape, which looks a little obscene, frankly. But there's a ton of extra vinyl, and so I'm just kind of cutting around it because not only to save the vinyl. I mean, I'm all about scraps, but also just because when you go to weed it, it's just a ton of vinyl to pull out of there. So I'm just cutting around, and then I'll start weeding. Maybe I'll pull it out. About 6 months ago, I got on this kick where I was buying stuff. I was going to Goodwill. There's a Goodwill on the way home from the YMCA, and I go to the YMCA several times a week. So I was coming home, I kept stopping at the Goodwill, and I kept buying stuff and then reselling it on eBay. Thought that was going to be my next big thing. It was not. I sold a few things. But anyway, I bought a light box, like, that I can put this on and I can see better. So I might I haven't used it. Again, I bought it like 6 months ago. But I'll pull that out in a minute and see if it actually helps. What I kind of like to do, this one's not too bad. Oh, hi, Kristen. Oh, Kristen, you're so sweet. This one's not too bad to weed, but when things are really detailed, I like to either put them on the bed of my heat press, and then, because it makes it easier to peel if they're a little warm. This is going to be easy to weed. I might just get out that little light box and see if it helps see things. It was like $3 or something. I just bought it for fun. By the way, I want to say, okay, it says 10 people are watching. I cannot tell you how exciting that is for me, you guys. I remember watching, I don't remember who it was, but somebody was talking like, oh, I remember back when I only had 10 people watching, and now it's 4 million, or whatever. So, we're starting with 10, and that is okay by me. And another funny thing, I'll be interested to see how many people watch after the fact, because, by the way, these scissors from Amazon, I love them. I just use them to cut that tutu, but they're great for bag making. Like, they're so heavy duty. But anyway, I'll be interested to see how many people watch after the fact, because I think it was Lauren Mormino said one time, she was like, I never understand why people watch the live after. Like, oh, I do that all the time. I never see a live when it's live. Is that, I think that light's kind of annoying. Let me see if I can turn you this way just a smidge. Oh, that is kind of better. It's my glasses, man. Can't be helped. And I had LASIK when I was, I don't know, 33 or so. So it's been a long time. And it was great. It lasted for as long as it could last. I'm a lifetime glasses, can't see a thing since I was a little girl kind of thing. But I got the LASIK and it worked great until I got old, and then now I can't see anything close up. And I actually have two pairs. These are these are the ones I wear in here because they're good for reading and for the computer screen. But then I have another pair which by the way are the exact same frames because I'm weird like that, that I wear in real life, that are also bifocals. So getting old is super fun. But even though I went, 10 years without needing glasses, it was pretty easy to get back into it. I was like, oh yeah, I remember what this is like. Constantly cleaning your glasses, constantly wondering where you put them. Good times. I did say though, I can see this pretty because of that light that's coming from behind me. I can see this part pretty easily. Just cutting out the excess. And again, that's not because, I will use these scraps, although I probably have more scraps of vinyl than I could possibly use in this lifetime. But I'm not going to waste it. And I'm not going to, spend my time peeling all of that off. Although I guess I'm spending my time cutting it. All right, what are you saying, Kristen? Have you done any of the bows and clothes snap tab wallets? Do you mean like an in the hoop kind of thing, or are you doing this on a sewing machine? I did a lot of in the hoop stuff, and I did quite a few videos on them. I was kind of obsessed with them for a while, but if that's what you're talking about, it's kind of, I would prefer to sew them now. Honestly, if I'm making a little bag, I kind of prefer just to sew it than do it in the hoop. Yeah, in the hoop. Are you sure? Because yeah, again, I don't have any tips for that because I kind of quit doing in the hoop for that very reason. I just wasn't getting the results that I wanted. Now, sometimes I will do an embroidery design on something and then take that fabric and go make a bag out of it. But to make the whole bag on my embroidery machine, I just don't like it anymore. I just have more control over stuff like that, like the zippers and making sure things don't get caught. Who's the designer of the bag? Is that what you're saying? Is bows and clothes? Is that a designer? If so, I've never heard of them. I'll have to check them out. But yeah, I don't do it as much anymore. I'll do like snap tabs or what else? Mostly just like keychains. I'll do keychains in the hoop, or I did a whole video and even digitized a hand sanitizer. Oh, I've never seen her. I'll have to look her up. Oh, wait, is she the one? No, that's somebody different. Never mind. I'm thinking, so there was one that did a bunch of ears and then she sold to somebody else. But I think that's somebody different. Anyway, I don't even do hand sanitizers in the hoop anymore. It's just too much of a hassle, I think. If I'm going to make a little snap wallet, I'm going to do it on my industrial machine, which is right. No, I'm going the wrong way. Where is my industrial machine? Oh, it's in front of me. That's why you can't see it. I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. Yeah, Kim, they're so clever and it's a great idea. And I guess if you, didn't sew or, yeah, I guess they're great if you don't know how to sew, but, oftentimes, you know, the in the hoop stuff, oh, okay, I know Glitterbug Fairy for sure. Yeah, I'll have to check them out. I'll look and see, but I have had other designers where I find the lining a bit tricky. And again, it's just like Kim said, it's just, for me, it's faster just to do it on my machine. Now, again, if they have a really cute design, especially a cute Disney design, I might run the applique or whatever on my embroidery machine and then take it over and do the sewing. A, you have more control, and B, you can use different materials. Like, I have an industrial machine, so I can do vinyl, which you can do vinyl on your embroidery machine, but there are limitations. Like, you couldn't really do, like, a lot of those bags in the disclaimer, it'll say, don't make this all out of vinyl. Like, you could do this part vinyl, but this needs to be, and then I just don't like the feel of them. Oh, yeah, Kristen. My domestic machine, I've actually never tried something thick like vinyl, like 2 layers of vinyl together or whatever. But my Juki can handle anything. I mean, anything. So, let me grab it. This is my latest project on my Juki. Maybe you guys can help me. So my husband got me a new iPad for Christmas and an Apple Pencil because I cannot draw. I am not artistic. I'm crafty. I'm not artistic. Cannot draw, but there's something about the Apple Pencil that makes you feel like you can draw. And I got Procreate and I feel like I can draw. I can't draw. But anyway, I also wanted it for like scheduling things and whatever, doesn't matter. He got me a new iPad and a new Apple Pencil, so I wanted to make a case for it. And this is the beginnings of it. So this is the side, it's been taken apart, okay? So it had a flap, well, here's the magnetic thing. I've got the female part there, but the flap, I hated it. I don't know. I just didn't like it. It was it looked messy up here. Like, it folded over and it was kind of a, like a V, like almost like an envelope, but it didn't come down far enough. So I'm going to do another flap here. But I was happy with first of all, I was happy with my, quilting I did. I just took foam and I didn't have a big enough piece. So I took some foam and some rainbow stitching, or rainbow thread, and did some quilting on this vinyl before I put it together. And then I was really concerned about this zipper pocket because I thought it was going to be way too thick. Beautiful. Beautiful, that Juki, man. It is crazy. And that's my little rainbow zipper. So I want to put my Apple Pencil in here. And then this is basically just a sleeve you know, for the iPad to slide down in, but I'm going to do a little flap. The flap was white with some quilting on it, and I liked that, but I didn't like the shape of it. Oh, and I didn't like the lining I had picked. I had used just some quilt cotton, and again, it's kind of similar to the, in the hoop stuff. Like it has, I don't know, a less luxurious feel when it's quilt cotton with just some interfacing. So I think I'm going to use this. This is waterproof canvas for the lining as well. But anyway, I was happy with it until I put the flap on, and then I was like, no, well, that's terrible. And I almost didn't take it apart, but I was like, you know what? If I don't, I'm going to regret it, because I'm going to use it every day. I mean, I use the iPad every day. He got me a, like a cover that has the keyboard attached, but it doesn't, it protects the front of it, but not necessarily the back of it, and it's not padded at all, so, and it's just fun. I like to make fun things. This is my fun thing. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find that, light box. Let's see if that works. If I know where it is. So, speaking of my Juki, I have a, really the main reason why I have been able to have this business and start this business and be where I am today is because of a really big, sort of, not contract isn't the right word, but years ago someone hired me to make tactical belts that they sell. And that's essentially, I mean, I've done it every day for 6 years. Not all day, it just takes me a few hours in the morning, but it's been good enough money that I've been able to do all these other things. So it's going away, and that's a bit depressing. It's nothing dramatic. There's no animosity or anything like that, but this machine belongs to the business. So, and the other thing is, I've known this is coming. This is not, like, I was not surprised, but I was worried about losing my machine. But she told me the other day that my machine is not going anywhere. That is my machine. So that makes me very happy. And it just, I'm trying to plug this in, and it just means I gotta hustle some more. I gotta figure something else out. So I am a speech therapist by trade. I'm sure you can tell I have a cleft lip and palate, and so that's just something that was always a dream of mine, having been someone who'd been through years of speech therapy. And it was a great career. It is a great career. Oh, Kristen, I'll tell you in just a second. It's been a great career, but I like this better. I feel very passionate about sewing and quilting and embroidery and all of those things. All right, here's my light box. Let's see if it works. And so I don't want to stop doing it. I don't want to go back to being a full-time speech therapist. But I'm very lucky that I have that as an option if I need it. You know, not that it's anybody's business, but quite frankly, my husband doesn't make enough for me not to have money coming in. So nor is that his job. Yeah, this is not helpful at all. I'm going to show you, but well, maybe, no. Maybe it's just not bright enough, but it's not doing what I thought it was going to do. Again, my cuts look funny. Maybe, I don't know. I'll work on that in just a minute. Anyway, so it was a bit, like I said earlier, I gotta get a tissue, hang on. That's another thing that comes with having a birth defect. So that was kind of another blow, getting that Wonder Woman outfit taken down, because it was a great seller, and it not only was it a great seller, but it makes you feel like your Etsy shop is getting some momentum when those orders come in, and it does. Like, it does. And they say it doesn't matter, but it's like you sell something and it's like the second you ship it out, you get another sale. So there's something there. Kristen asked about the boy and the quilt. See, I gotta clean my glasses. They loved it. They were so sweet. And the girl, like the sister of the young man who died, she contacted me a couple weeks later, and she needed some jeans fixed, which was really funny. Like, she had, like, how do you break your zippers on every pair of jeans you own? But I had gotten to the point where I didn't need to take on those jobs. You know that whole meme where it's like, yes, I sew, no, I won't hem your pants. Well, I had gotten to that attitude, but now it's like, I'll do whatever you want. Because I don't want to go back to being a speech therapist. So you need your jeans fixed? I will fix your jeans. Anyway, so I fixed her jeans, and she, she sent me a really sweet note about the quilts and how special it was for them and all of that. I have another one that I am starting. I was going to start this week, so hopefully by Friday I can work on it. These I'm hoping to have done by tomorrow. I'm going to try to weave them all today and then press them all tomorrow. So barring any unforeseen circumstances, these will be done tomorrow, and then I can start on this other quilt I have. That is for a friend of a friend, and she's in no hurry, which she probably shouldn't have told me, but I need to get it out of my house and off my list. And again, I'm trying to hustle right now and get some other things coming in, doing whatever I gotta do to make my monthly needs money wise. So good. Vinyl makes me nervous, like, because I have ripped some vinyl in my day. Okay. Yes, Kristen, it was so worth it, and I think and I really do enjoy the t-shirt quilts, so I am going to market that a little bit more. I think between the last one and then the one I'm about to do, especially, I think will give me a clear idea of where I want to go in terms of what to charge and what materials to use. If you watched those videos, I did, I used, is it 911 interfacing? No, there's a 911 featherweight. It's an SF101, is it? Whatever. I used a thicker, like more expensive interfacing, but this one that I'm about to do, it's a huge quilt. And, oh, hi from Ohio, Jervia? I like that name. That's fun. It is, it's a huge quilt. And so the interfacing that I used in the last one is pretty thick, and I'm afraid it's going to make the quilt a little too heavy. So the other one that's recommended is much cheaper. I got 20 yards of it this weekend. What is it, 44? Sometimes people call it 944 and some people call it 44, but it's also fusible interfacing, and it's so much cheaper. So I think if it all works out well, then I'll base my price on that, like on the cheaper materials, and go from there. And then, yeah, I need to get that one done and advertised, because Oh, Kristen, was it the 944, the 44, whatever? Oh, hey, Mary. Mary, I haven't commented on your video, but I'm in love with your new machine. I want one of those so bad. Mary got like a vintage Singer, and it's beautiful. I kind of want one, though, that is like trashed, so I can rehab it and then maybe paint it a fun color. Because I really need another sewing machine. I don't need another sewing machine, but I kind of want to get one and paint it a fun color and then put it in my living room. Anyway, so Kristen, was it the 944 or the 44, whatever? That concerns me. Maybe I'll try it on a couple of, I'll try it on a couple shirts and see. Again, it's not, Singer 1941 6618. I want one of the see, I keep looking over here because this is where but I'm supposed to be looking here. I want one of the Featherlight ones. Those look so fun. But yours is fun too. I'll have to you'll have to keep showing us about it. Again, not that I need it. Yes, Kim, it's my first time going live. Kim, you are so sweet. Kim's reached out to me and is just kind. I'm just too... It's a weird thing being on YouTube because it seems like most of us are very introverted. I am extremely introverted, and it's not that I don't work well with others. I don't know how. I'm too awkward, and I'm too, it's just a challenge for me to just not be by myself. I said earlier in the video, I haven't left the house. I mean, I don't leave the house, and that's not because of COVID. I don't go anywhere. I don't like things that are people-y, and it's very different. And I don't like putting on real pants. I got my pajama pants on today. So Kristen, do you have a heat press though, or did you just use an iron? I'm wondering. Oh, I'm thinking of the seam iron that is like a heat press. Yeah, I wonder. I'll try it with my heat press, and I'll report back because I'm hopeful that I've gotten on a weird kick lately where I don't really like my heat press. I don't know if there's something. I've had this heat press for years, and it's just a cheapy, generic Amazon one, and it works great. I don't know. I hate the process of turning it on, and it's over in a corner that I can't. This room isn't big enough for it. It's over in a corner that's kind of weird. And I end up just using, I've got, have you guys seen these? It's like a mini Cricut one, but I just got it off of Amazon. I prefer it, like when I'm putting Tender Touch on, I would much rather turn that thing on than my heat press. Allison, you still have your Singer Featherweight? I am so jealous. I would love to see that. Liz, yeah, I'm telling you, it is easy to reach your people limit. Like, you would think, I adore my husband. My husband is the nicest man on the planet. And having him home is like, it's been fine. Of course, it's been fine. But at the same time, it's like I miss just no people all day until everyone starts coming home. Although he is supposed to go back in early April. So we'll see. I'll miss him. Don't tell him that, but I'll miss having him around. It's kind of nice. You like going live, Mary? I don't know. It's nerve-wracking. Although I feel now that you guys started talking, like that's so fun. like talking to, you don't have to talk to me, but you guys talking to each other is super fun. I'm terrible at, like, even people that I love watching, I'm terrible at hitting that little, so if you click the bell notification, what does it do? Just like pop up on your phone that someone's going live? I don't hardly ever see anybody going live. Just because I never think to do, I'll have to go through and do it for all you guys. Just so I see when you go live, because again, I just don't. All right, I'm getting almost one. You don't like your kids being loud. You know, my kids are older. So Kristen, my undergrad is social work, and I'm still not very people-y. My kids aren't loud. My kids are older, so nobody ever talks to me. But for some reason, just the physical presence of other people is a challenge for me. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? When you go live, my phone usually notifies me. Okay. Boop, like that button. People. Yeah. I don't know, Kristen. Again, you would think my undergrad is social work and my graduate degree is speech therapy. Like, could I have picked anything that's more people-y? Some of it has to do with age. I mean, it's not how I was when I was younger. I was fun. I'm not very fun anymore. We actually had that conversation last night with my kids. I can't remember what it was about. Yeah, I definitely love my animals more than people. That's terrible. Ooh, 16 lit. Oh my gosh, look at me. I'm like a influencer now with my 16 people. Yeah, something came up last night, and I was telling my kids that I used to be fun. Not anymore. I guess I had my fill, but we had a friend of mine. So I live in the Austin area, and we have a fairly new soccer team. And not only am I not a people person, but I am not a sports person at all. Don't know anything about sports. My kids don't play sports. I mean, my daughter dances, but that's a sport. But is it a sport? It's not sports. Whatever. You see what I'm saying. It is a physical activity. So here it is. Look, I got one. Yay! 15 more to go. Anyway, but a friend of mine I've never really been fun. Mary, I highly doubt that. So a friend of mine is really into the new soccer team, and she has season tickets, and there was a game on her birthday, and so that's what she wanted to go do. Now, again, I'm not very people-y, and I don't like sports, but she's a good person, and she's been good to me. So it's like, I can't say no. Like, I have to go. Oh my gosh. Like, I just came home and like put a blanket over me and was like, I think I need a pacifier or something. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot. And the funny thing is part of the reason why I felt okay going was that she had like access to the Lexus Club, which sounds fancy, and you go and in the club. I thought, oh, okay, so we won't be like sitting in a stadium. We'll be like in, sitting in a couch and eating and drinking and talking. And no, she was really into the soccer game. So we said, and again, she's a beautiful person, and I would have done anything for her, but I was like, this is too much for me. Yeah, Kim, I watched your video about that. Again, part of the reason why I've never gone live, all of this is just so daunting for me and difficult for me that I just do my own thing. and I just do what I want when I want to do it. This is more for me anyway. YouTube is for me, for sure. I mean, I try to bring value in the videos I make, because why bother if you don't? But I'm not looking... Like, Mary said something about Discord. Like, I tried to get on Discord. That lasted 5 seconds. I was like, what is this? I can't do this. Again, I don't think that it's not about, like, not playing well with others, but, oh, hi, Sandy. It's just not really I don't know. So my cousin is autistic. And his mom and I we call it tisms, like not full-blown autism, but tisms. Like the social component of people, I don't know how to do it. It's not that I don't want to, I don't know how. Oh yeah, Mary, me too. I never thought I never thought I'd be on YouTube. But again, I've been crafting, sewing my whole life. I sewed my wedding dress. Like, this has been a part of my life forever. And you know, I think I have things to share, so I wanted to. But it definitely took some bravery. Yeah, the thing, Sandy, it's not that Discord is difficult. It's just, I don't know that I see, well, I just don't know that I have time. Like, and it's hard for me to, like, go back and read stuff and know what people are talking about. And I don't know. I just found it tricky to navigate. Not necessarily that it's a difficult platform. Again, just the social component of it and really knowing what to say or what to do, or, you know. So I just quit. Yeah. Sometimes this is too distracting. There's a little bit, what does my daughter always call it? Satisfying. It's too satisfying. I should probably have you guys pointed down to it. I mean, this is going to take forever. It is like being on a big chat forum, Sandy. Oh, thank you, Kristen. Again, I just don't know. I don't know that I'm cut out for it. Kind of like what Kim was saying, like, I feel very picky about who I don't know. I don't even know what to say about it. I had it, and then I got sick of it, and I was like, I don't need to be on this. Kind of the same with TikTok. Luckily, I have a friend who loves TikTok, because then she sends me all the funny ones, but I took it off my phone. I was like, I cannot. First of all, I don't have the patience. If you go more than 30 seconds, I am clicking past you. I just can't, not even 30 seconds. If you go longer than 10 seconds, I'm like, click, click. So I eventually just took it off my phone. It wasn't really sucking up all my time. I don't know. Almost kind of made me angry. Like, why am I watching this stupid stuff? But then my friend will send me funny ones. I'm like, oh yeah, it's got its value. I did post a few over a year ago, like kind of business related stuff, and I mean, I didn't really see any value. And I'm just not young enough, man, or I don't have the energy for it. I just want to, again, that's why when I was making the belts, it was so beneficial, because I just want to make stuff. I don't want to have to sell it or, be the person in charge of getting the sales. That's the part I'm bad at. I just want to make pretty things. Someone just pay me to make pretty things. Okay, so Mary, so what, but whose Discord are you on? Like, where? Yeah, I don't know. Because I know a lot of people have them. So here's the thing. This is my real talk here. like I would get on a Discord but it's now like somebody else's, it's kind of like being on a group Facebook page. So you get on there and you say things or you talk to people, but then you're still playing by the rules of the person that owns it or whatever. And I don't know. That's just hard for me. I just want to say what I want to say and do what I want to do. I don't want to have to think about all that stuff. Oh, I don't know that person, Sandy. Nairo? Who's that? I might know them. Sometimes kind of like me. I need to probably change my name to like 1922 Project with Kelly on it somehow. Just because sometimes it's hard to know what people's real names are. I'm in Nate Walls. Huh. I don't know who that is. I will have to look that up. Although if it's closed right now for membership. But again, I don't know. That's kind of why I like small groups better. And if it's something that's closed to new members, that means it's pretty big. And that's tricky for me. I don't know. I think you hit a certain age where you want, I'm just very, not picky about people, picky about relationships. Like, I only want to interact with people I want to interact with. Oh, 100 people. Oh, see, that's more my speed, for sure. 100 is something I can manage. I'm kind of bummed my light box didn't work. I thought it would. Sometimes I take it over to that window. If it's a really tricky thing to weed, I take it over there. So who is that, Sandy? Is that somebody who has a YouTube channel? I don't know who. Is it Nairo? I don't know who that is. I mean, at the very least, if that's a YouTuber, I could check him out. Oh my gosh, we have 2. Closer to 50. Oh, 2 down. Brew Crew. We didn't do all of this stuff when I got married. Well, again, I'm so introverted and antisocial. I think we went out for drinks, but there was like 3 of us prior to my wedding. We eloped, or not eloped, but we got married in Vegas anyway, so. Yeah, I do, Krista, I love the embroidery nurse. She's one of my faves. She doesn't post on YouTube much anymore. Well, I mean, I could say the same about me. I go in waves. Oh, Kristen, you're so nice. Yeah, I know. I anticipate, I hate to make predictions about things I'm going to do, because again, I do what I want to do when I want to do it. But I predict a lot more sewing videos than embroidery. I mean, I make money doing embroidery. I like doing embroidery, but my real passion is sewing. I love to sew. I could sew all day, every day, make all the things. There's just limitations with embroidery. You can only do so much. Although, speaking of, like, everybody, oh, that's right, she did go back to work, Kristen. Everybody jumped on, I was doing bunnies. One of y'all did bunnies just today or yesterday. I tried to do that one year and I didn't sell any. So again, I'm terrible at the selling part. Yeah, Mary, I used to try to do 2 videos a week too. And then I just decided there are no rules. This is my life. This is what I'm doing. I do think that when you do a video, you have to bring some value, or entertainment. And if I have nothing to offer that day, then I'm not doing a video. And I go through phases where I have nothing to offer. Anyway, so I didn't do bunnies, but let me show you guys what I got at Five Below, and you can tell me what you think. Again, if you weren't watching at the beginning, I'm wearing pajama pants. Don't judge. I picked these up at Five Below. Have you guys seen these? They're super cute. And I wish my kids were little enough. But they're like, they'd be easy to embroider. But I really like the fabric on the inside. Yeah, Mary, I don't want to do bunnies either. I just don't, I didn't sell enough to care. But baskets, I have some customers that I know are going to buy those. So I bought one of each. Oh, Kristen, how do you advertise your bunnies? I did mine locally, and I don't know, and then I put them on, last year I put them on Etsy, and I just didn't really get very far with them. So maybe I'll do better with these. I don't know. I only bought one of each color at Five Below, but I made sure that they're available online. So I'm going to post them this week, and then I'll get more online if I need more. I just heard my son come in. Let's see if he bursts into the room. Usually if he hears me talking, he doesn't come in, but you never know. He's 13. He's going to be 14 next month. Yeah, I'm going to embroider the baskets, Mary. I actually might do a video because I've kind of figured out a good way to do a mock-up. Again, my kids I don't really need them for my kids, so I hate to make them with my kids' names. Oh, okay, so is it Nero? Am I saying that right? Hi and welcome, thank you for stopping in. Kristen, I don't know. Craft show. I just sound terrible in this video, but craft shows sound really, I did one craft show and it was terrible. Mary, I think so. I think you could do these on a flatbed because I think that you could, let's see if we can turn it inside out. My receipt. So if you turn it inside out, and then if you put the head of your machine in here, that would work, wouldn't it? I have a flatbed machine. I should pull it back out. Nairo. Oh, no. Almost like Cairo with an N. Nairo. Huh. Yeah, I think you could do it with a flatbed. I mean, it'd be worth $5 to see. Because again, they are available online. So if I get a lot of interest, I need to post them ASAP though, because if I get a lot of interest, I need to order some. Because I have a feeling we have one Five Below in town. There are others that aren't very far, but the things there sell out pretty quickly. Oh yeah, those stands are really cool. For the flatbed machines to get stuff like that in there. Those are really cool. Again, I have a flatbed machine. It is like, I mean, what is the one everybody talking? The PE. Okay, so the PE 800, whatever. That's the big one. Mine's like a 500. I mean, it is old, and I'm sure it only has a 4x4 hoop, but honestly, I packed it away. I have had, I mostly just use this. It was a sewing machine and embroidery machine. And I used it primarily as a sewing machine for years and years and years. But didn't do much with the embroidery component other than a few little things. But now I want to get it back out and kind of see, because I kept it, and just see what all it's capable of. I remember that it embroidered beautifully. I never sold anything with that machine. I didn't start selling until I got my brother 6 needle. But I need to pull it back out and see. Alright, I'm going to finish this one, and then I'm going to go, not really because my son is home, but because he's got that band thing tonight, and he needs a certain outfit, and I'm not sure it's clean, I'm not sure it's ironed, I don't know. So we better go work on that stuff. Yeah, I would like to see a PE 800 in person just because everybody talks about them all. I have to assume it's very similar to the one I have. But like, I'm not even sure that machine, the one I have, like, I don't think there's a USB, like it's got the card. PE 800s don't have that, do they? They're a USB. Yeah, oh, Kristen, I'm so jealous. I wish I had the energy for craft shows. Craft shows are kind of expensive around here, so, and also wrapping my brain around the personalization portion of it with embroidery. Now, I have thought about making a bunch of little girls' clothes and going, that's kind of been on my mind. I've been taking a online class about, it's called The Business of Sewing or something. I would like to get more into sewing full outfits rather than just embroidery. But I always have a ton of things I'd like to do and I don't do them, so we'll see. But anyway, if I did, I would do those craft shows because then people just buy and go. But with embroidery, it's like you either have to really be in tune with what people are wanting that's not personalized, or you have to be prepared to take orders and then I don't know. Again, it's just I haven't wrapped my brain around it. But I did the one, and I went into it like, okay, I'm just going to take orders. And I got one order, which was fine. I didn't pay to be in the show, but it was a long day and a lot of stress. That kind of stuff stresses me out. I don't like the thought of feeling or looking stupid. I don't know. And I was just so afraid I was going to look stupid. And then, of course, I got put next to a girl from high school. I grew up around here. So, and she's a darling person and I adore her. But she's far more successful than I am. So, I mean, she doesn't do embroidery, but so that was a little like, oh, wow, took the wind right out of my sails, didn't you? Ooh, Mary, designing some tumblers. So, like I said, now that I have my iPad and my Apple Pencil, I'm trying to like design more. But again, I'm not a artist, so oh boy, these are gonna take. Or I'm hoping that when I'm not talking so much, it will go faster. Yeah, Kristen, the same thing. It's like, you know, if I could take, I mean, in theory, if you went to a really big show, you could take this with you. I mean, my 6 needle's not that big. My husband and I can carry it. But I also think that if you did that, like if you're at a show and you're personalizing on the spot, it seems like, first of all, I mess up all the time. Y'all, yesterday and the day before, I spent the entire day seam ripping. And I'm sitting here and there's no distractions. So I would be concerned about that. And then, like just managing it all. Like you'd have to have somebody with you to take orders while you're personalizing. I don't know. But I'm envious of those of you that do it because it does look like fun. And, you know, when I started dreaming of being a crafty extraordinaire or, you know, making my living off of this, there was no Etsy. I mean, that was the only way that you could, so that was a dream at one point in my life, was to go to craft shows and do that and whatever. But now that there's Etsy, it just kind of seems pointless. And I do get, I've said it many times, I get a lot of, I've never met this person, but she orders from me all the time. Because she's local and she's a small business owner, and and it was word of mouth. So I get a lot of word of mouth without doing craft shows. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. But I do think it's fun in theory. Okay, guys, I gotta go. We gotta go get ready for band. We play the tuba, so it's gonna be lots of fart noises this evening. I can't wait. He is going to be in marching band next year, so I'm super excited about that because our older son did it. And it's a good time. It's a good time. Although, I wonder how he's going to do in the Texas heat carrying a tuba. But we'll see. Oh, Melbourne, Australia. Hey, thanks, Narelle. I'm just about to get off, but my husband is from New Zealand, and last year 2019, he took our oldest son to New Zealand. They hadn't been. We took the kids when they were, my youngest son has never been. Our daughter was 6 months old, and she's 17 now, so it had been a while. But he took our oldest son for like a high school graduation. And they went to Melbourne too, and he loved it. I mean, he loved New Zealand too, of course, but he loved Melbourne. And then my husband's cousin lives there. So, hello from down under. I'm sorry, I'm about to get off. I think at my highest, I had 14 people. That is so exciting, you guys. Really, thank you all so much for the support. And you know what's awesome is almost every single name on here I recognize. I know you guys are supportive, and I know that I don't always reciprocate that in the way that I should. Again, that's just my social ineptitude, and I'm gonna do better. But you guys keep up the great work because you do awesome. And I learn a lot from you, and I will see you soon. I'll be back. We're gonna do this again. This was fun. All right, bye guys. Oh, hey, how do I turn this? What do I do? What do I do? Make it stop. Seriously, y'all. Put it in the... Oh, X. There's the X.